I am stuck on band-aids. Hey, good morning, Tommy. How you doing? So I'm watching this 240 right here, and that should give us an entry. But I'm gonna watch the S&P and see if I can get a 30-second trade on it. And actually, let me get ready because I'm always behind the eight ball. There it is. I'm doing well. I'm a little cold, man. I'm a little unhappy. I'm unhappy. I'm up here. Damn Putin blew up my plans, but I'm gonna head to the boat this weekend. If not on Friday. I would like to go Friday, but I'm afraid that that might be the day that I need to get involved in the market. So I'll probably hold off and just do my traveling on Saturday. And I'll be happy for a few days, but I'm going to put the boat up on the hard for the summer, attend to my chores and maintenance here at the property. Kind of looking forward to it. And then that's it. And then head south come the fall. South. Want to hop on, stop off at a few towns in Florida, and then I'll figure out what my move is from there. Either South America or shoot over into the Bahamas and head down the chain through the Carib, which I haven't been down there in a while. I think the last time I was really through that area was in 2006, and I actually flew a helicopter from island to island, and that was very cool, man. Because when I was crossing, I would buzz the sailboats and things like that. And they have no small general aviation airports down there, so you're landing in the major airports. Oh yeah, heading to Fort Lauderdale. Yo, traffic! Everybody from New York went down to Florida, man. When I was a kid, it was old school, and actually, that's what I want to do when I get down to Florida. I want to I may cut across the intercoastal waterway cuts across through the Okeechobee, I believe it is, and you could still get that taste of old Florida when you cut through that area, and that's what I want. That backcountry, southern old Florida kind of feel. Um, which I used to get that in New Orleans. I had a client in New Orleans, and he had a shack in the oil leasing regions, and you could lease these hunting shacks in the marshes and the bayou. And he used to take me out there. We would go alligator hunting. We would go hog hunting. Then we'd shoot out to the Gulf and get some steelheads. Really cool. We had a good time. Good client, young guy who's about my age. Built a container company. He used to supply the oil rigs with containers, and young guy at the time. I mean, I'm talking like years ago. And when we hooked up, we were in our 30s. And he always used to meet me in New Orleans. We'd party for a couple of days, and then we'd go shoot out to the bayou. He had this big, beautiful aluminum boat, and we go party. So all that from asking me how I'm doing. So anyway, yeah, my point was I like that old backcountry kind of feel, and you used to get that in Florida. So I want to go see if I could find that again. Here it is. Oh, would you look at this? Am I freezing again? No, I'm not. Yeah, I'm gonna wait and see what this market does. I mean, this initial move obviously is not showing a great amount of momentum, so I'm gonna hang out. All right. I'm gonna put out a poll. Hey, Anthony, where you been, man? I was thinking about you. I haven't heard from you all week. Um, so I'm putting out a poll, and will we be in a recession this time next year? I want to see what the general opinions are. And if you have an in-depth view on it, throw it in the comments, and let's make that the point of the day. Okay, I'm looking for a break of this high. Ah, you know what? This is so choppy. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to take a real small position. Nah, look at that. I don't like those wicks going back and forth. I'm going to have to wait and see what the market does before I get involved here. Yeah, that's what they say, man. But that's kind of their out of their playbook. If you look at what they did in the other countries that they attacked, they always said they were going to roll back, and they roll back their troops, and then they lay into them with missiles and stuff like that. And that's really where they thrive. You could even see by the condition of their equipment that they focus more on just bombing. And I was hearing earlier that that's been their tactic since World War II. Just heavy artillery. So yeah, they're going to roll back their troops, but then they're going to carpet bomb the country. So watch your downside. And yet, oh, here's a break of the high. It's pretty strong. Oh, look at that. And it snaps right back. I didn't take it either. It's too choppy. It's too choppy. It's a hard market to trade. I might hang on this 5 minute. I like that. Although momentum, that could be the bottom. I might want to. I've seen it edge up. Still got a minute on that. Probably close the gap before 24:45. We're gonna watch. Yeah, I don't even like that hammer, man. That's not a good hammer on the five. I'm chilling. What are we down 8? Let's see the composite. Well, what the hell's with that? How's that change? Oh, all these graphs are. Let's see. Russia says it's rolling back. I would say no to a recession since supply chain get better each week. Yeah, I'm seeing that too. And actually, if you look at the job reports today, you could see that the transportation sector is the employment's growing, and not the leisure and transportation, but the trucking and industrial transportation. In the payroll was growing, so they're putting on more people. So yeah, that could slow it down. But a lot of companies are not investing right now because of their fear with the Ukraine. So they're holding back, and we've had such a long economic run that we're just due. Also, Biden's not very sharp, so he might fuck up. Yeah, I mean, the people are holding back too because of these tax um, changes that Biden wants to make. So there's a lot of factors that can help slow us down. Hopefully, not Russia is talking about a meeting between Zelensky and Putin. Yeah, like I said, um, I don't think that's going to work out. I said yes only because I feel the powers that be want to shake out the extra money people have. Yeah, well, me too. And I don't think anybody's worried about it happening, but it's uncertainty that nobody likes, and that's what. Yeah, there's nothing here I really want to take, man. Although I guess that was a good drop right there. Could have taken that break of the low. Look for the daily breakout, but look, it's ripping back already. You would have it would have taken about 620. We're at 617. It's popping back. Too choppy for me. Yeah, so I think everybody's going to hold out, and I think they're going to move towards getting this clown out of office, and might as well take advantage of the next 2 years, throw it into a recession, knock the Democrats out, put a Republican in there that's business friendly. I mean, I don't understand why they don't get it. It's capitalist society, man. That's how we got to look at it. It's not a socialist society. I mean, that was our greatness. The Republicans just don't understand that, and they think, hey, America's hot, and yeah, people aren't going to leave America because it's the best place in the world to do business, and it's all of that because we have advantageous tax policies, you know, advantageous to the investor or the capitalist or the venture capitalist, and that's what makes the country great. And these guys are going to just cannibalize this. Um, so, yep, I'm with you, Tommy. I mean, for the same reason that they're going after the money that goes into the economy that makes it a great country or a great country for doing business. Yeah, stop the well. You know what? Stop the embarrassment. The end justifies the means, right? So if he withdraws his troops right now under the guise of peace talks, and then carpet blankets it and gets what he wants, then he's going to say, "See." So there is, the possibility that we are underestimating him. But the on the other end, if he does do that, he's still going to be demonized in the the world arena. So he may get what he wants, but the price is going to be too great long term. So there may be something that goes on internally that gets rid of this guy. I think he's on his way out. He doesn't look like he's healthy. His face is all swollen. He looks like he's on steroids. Um, so I think this was like his last move. He wanted to do something great for Russia before he's gone, but it ended in a mistake. He's mistaken. I dedicate this song. Be a much more interesting poll if we had more than 2 people on our stream. Yeah, look, see, this is too choppy, man. We make that break to the downside, it bounces back. Might be another sit on your hands day, which is not uncommon when you're ahead of non-farm. But this is kind of getting into that seasonal trading that we're accustomed to. Whoops. Yeah, you know that we're getting into that spring trading. The volatility will taper off. Hopefully, we'll move in 40-point days. Uh-oh, psycho trader. Hey, what's going on?
What's up, Dave? How you doing?
I'm doing well.
So yeah, I was just trying to figure out what the fuck to do.
Well, you're far away now, right?
I'm at like these contracts are like $1.50. I'm in it at like 60, call it 67 cents. Fuck, dude, it's such a. I don't want to go out another 9 days. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but what's your
Where's the
game
fuck?
plan? I mean, you're gonna roll at 40. You're gonna roll at 30. Why are you looking to roll now? I mean, yeah, you know the market's heading in your direction. It's
Yeah.
high, and how many points out are you right now?
So what? 618 minus 675. I'm like 57 points away. But you know what I'm saying? That could be hit tomorrow.
Yeah, well, you could be down 57. I mean, if you're not comfortable, then just roll.
Yeah. What are you seeing, dude? Anything?
When's your expiration? Tomorrow.
That's why it's like, yo, fuck.
Yeah, well, you know what? You got what I'm seeing right now is the market's moving down. I mean, we've been up for quite some time, but really we don't get market movement or haven't until the afternoon. So you're gonna have to wait and see what this does.
Why do we claw back so much? I mean, I saw it's down 20 something pre-market.
Yeah, but pre-market is nothing. It's you know, futures are trading without a rudder. You know, why?
ADP, what was it? GDP was like 6.9%.
Yeah, I didn't really look at the GDP report this morning. We actually are. I mean, we kept going overvalued, but we're actually for the day we're overextended. So I wouldn't even take any bullish trades right now. You know. But the 60 minutes just going into fair value. I think we're going to come back down and touch that 608. But
608.
Yeah.
Top it's at 505. You think we touch that?
On what chart are you looking at?
The daily.
Oh yeah, I got it on that one at 505.
So far this, it's like fucking 150, 10 points, above the top Kelvin. It's fucking
Right.
nuts.
Yeah. Hey, a lot of probability that this market's going to trade back down. That's why I'm holding out.
Yeah. I mean, October we were substantially above the fucking Kelvin. But
yeah, that happened.
yeah, I just have a decision to make. I guess I did this last week. I'm in
You did what?
585, 600 spread, right?
Yeah.
I ended up breaking even,
Right.
to roll into this fucking thing for that spread to expire worthless. I was like, fuck. Luckily, I was able to make a little bit of money here, but I gave it all back. So it's like, dude.
Well, you give it back right now, but even this afternoon, I mean, if we move down a little bit today and this afternoon, those options are going to lose value. So,
I mean, buck 40 right now. I see some spreads, dude. Like fucking going out 9 days, 725s are paying me like 195.
Going out 9 days.
Yeah, April. That's actually not bad. 725, 740s. I just see 735 as like a test. You know what I mean? Maybe I should go above that. 35. Like with the next resistance I see, in fact, 750.
Yeah, 750. I mean, that's where I would want to be above if I did anything. But I think we're moving down, man. I mean, we got an inside bar right here for the day, but the day's young. We can't even call it. You can't call it.
I know, dude. I just don't.
Fuck. What are the 120s looking like? Hold on 1 second.
11 points.
No, come on, man. You can't fucking lament on every tick.
No, you're right. I mean,
you got a game plan. Your game plan is, 30 points away, roll it. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's midday or
30 points.
Yeah, 30 points away, roll it. We close at 30, roll it. We hit 30 midday, roll it. And that's it. I mean, you got to draw the line. It may be that these expire worthless, but at one point you have to say that I'm not taking this risk on my capital anymore.
So it's 45. That's fucking close. Yeah, I guess I could do 45.
I mean, where do you draw the line? Otherwise, you just gamble. I mean, you need a game plan, or you're just taking a crapshoot. It looks like a flag on the 120s, a bull flag on the 120s. You could get a double 120 minutes, 2 hours.
Okay, 2 hours.
I really can't call it, man. I mean, you got a divergence on the 30-minute that triggered. That's bearish.
I feel we're gonna go up too. Look at this.
You got to look at where we close on this 30-minute. I mean, that's all we could do is take it time by time. Otherwise, we're day trading this position. So.
Well, so what would you do? You'd wait till fucking 45.
Yeah, I would say okay.
Those options are gonna be fucking.
Yeah, but you're gonna roll. So whatever you're rolling into is the value is going to change in that. So same. I mean, you're going to be in the same position. You're just buying time. Just let's watch this 30-minute. It looks like this 30 minutes is going to close like a little hammer, but the momentum is against it, so it doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to rip to the upside.
Yeah, I see that. I see the bullish hammer, motherfucker.
Or you could roll if you break yesterday's high. If you didn't want to pull the plug too quick. I mean, since it's same. I mean, really, what we're looking at, yesterday's high is 37. Yeah. Well, okay, so we said 40 points. So that would be like what? What's 40 points away from your?
40 points away would be 45.
45.
No. 40 points away. You said
30. Okay, so 30.
40 points would be
35 or 45.
Correct.
Right. Oh, okay. So wait, hold on. Let me go to my notes and see how I normally handle this.
And the good news is I don't think we're just going to shoot up there, unless fucking, I don't know.
Oh, I do it 30 points away from my lowest strike. That's where.
It's 75, it's 75.90.
Right.
So
all right. Cool.
You do it at 45.
Yeah, that's exactly what's in my business plan. If I don't defend it, I mean, on the other end, if we break the higher today, you could take a directional long and defend it. And you know, if you make a couple of grand on your directional, you just close out the other one.
I have $1,200. I'm not buying fucking. I do. What I should have done was I should have taken the debit fucking call spread when I put this on. That would be looking fucking beautiful.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I did this last time, bro. I did this on the 24th.
You do this all the time.
I mean, no, but it was a big bar, dude, on the 24th.
Oh.
I closed it out like, was it 24? Yeah, I closed it out like 50 or 50 points or something before, and then ended up expiring worthless, I think. Was it? Or the next day.
Yeah, but I mean, you can't look at that. You made a decision, and you made a decision, and that's it. You can't let yesterday eat up too much of today. You know, once you make a decision, that's what you go with. I do that all the time. You know, there are times I should have sat in it and it would have worked out, but fuck it, I'm not going to beat myself up over it. I mean, the risk of wiping out your portfolio is a lot worse than you know, not making money. And you just
see any good swaps? Like what strike would you go if you were going to do a?
I usually roll same. You know,
really?
Yeah.
I can't do that.
Well, I wouldn't do that on the upside, you know, because I mean, you know, shorting is unlimited. So yeah, that's frightening. Yeah, you know.
What do you mean shorting's unlimited?
Well, if you short something, it could the top is indefinite. You know, I mean, if you're long something, at least you know zero is as low as you can go. So I mean, you short something, forget about it. This, you know, you could keep chasing this short, and the market could go to 6,000. You know.
Yeah, but either way, dude, we're fucking fucked. Like, what do you mean?
Well, I mean, you lose money, but I mean, you know, but if you're long, it's really a matter of time. You know, because the economy keeps growing and the markets keep growing. It's really a matter of time. I mean, it could be a retirement fund, but eventually it's going to work out. You know.
If it's your position, what spread would you go 750? Because I don't even think
dude, see, that's like the hardest thing in the world to do because this is something I wouldn't get myself into. So it's really hard for me to tell you what to do, you know? And you don't even leave options that I leave myself. I mean, you know, you basically put yourself in a total fucked position. I mean, I have...
You could roll a call and take a directional too. Take a debit directional. That's what I should have done last time. I should have done every fucking time.
Well, like I was trying to say, I wouldn't be in this position without having extra money to defend it or what have you. I mean, I would look at all the angles where I'm going to get fucked on this and work appropriately. So it's hard for me to figure how to handle a dead end, you know? What are you, outside smoking?
Yeah.
I hear wind.
It's so hot in the office.
It's hot in the office?
So, dude, it's so fucking warm in here. It's ridiculous.
I'm freezing my balls off. I'm miserable.
When you go back to the boat?
Well, I'm going to head back this weekend and just attend to it. But I'm spending the summer up here. It's just the fucking summer's too far away.
Yeah.
Fucking
Is your boat on the water still or on?
Yeah, it's on the water. I'm just going to move it and put it on the hard for the summer so I don't have to worry about the hurricanes blowing through.
Why not just sail it up to fucking PA?
It's a long sail, and I hate to go backwards. And where am I going to put it? Down in Philly?
Philly.
Yeah, you know. I mean, the fuck. I want to hang out in Philly. I might as well hang out in Brooklyn.
My brother lives out there. So it's killing it.
Yeah, in Philly. I mean, I'm sure there's some nice suburban areas, but you know, it's not for me. And after being in Manhattan,
he's got like a $1.7 million place.
Oh yeah.
They're doing really well.
Yeah. Good to hear.
Yeah, I should have been a fucking dentist, bro.
Oh my God, shoulda, woulda, coulda. I should have been abroad. I'd be selling my ass all over the place.
Not at this age.
Not at this. Yeah, that's true, right? I wouldn't even be giving it away. at this
Oh
age.
man.
Oh, that's cold shit, man.
What?
I said that's cold shit.
Your prime is like what? Fucking maybe 40. That's it.
Nah.
That's actually 45.
Yeah, I mean, I was killing it for a while. Actually, I'm stronger now than I was in my 40s.
That's good. That's fucking awesome.
Yep, yep. I mean, I could run further. I could bike further.
Yeah, running is not my strong suit.
Yeah. Well, I figured it'd be good to run if I got weaker as I got older. I better be faster. Get the fuck out of there.
So
No.
yo, I just got to bro. What's the fucking what strike would you do?
750. Well, yeah, I mean 750 would be your safest, but like I said, I roll. Yeah, but I again, I'm not in a position where the market could just keep ripping.
You're not in a what?
I wouldn't put myself in this position. So my trading theory doesn't really work. So yeah, you would have to, but you got to realize too that, well, actually, let me look at this daily because what you look for is a break to a new high. But I mean, really, we need a higher low right now. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's no way that we're going to just keep climbing like this. It's not even a healthy pattern. There's nothing to get into. So if we make a higher, I'm sorry, was I done? Go ahead.
Sorry.
No, go ahead. Tell me what you got to say.
I was going to say, do you know what the PE is of the S&P right now?
No, I really don't. I don't need to throw more shit into the mix. So, all right. So anyway, I mean, just think about what you're going to do.
Talk to you.
Yep, later. I got to be out of my mind dealing with this fucking guy. I mean, at this point, I just got to acknowledge that he doesn't have the personality trait I'm looking for. So yeah, he's got a spread position. All you could learn from this guy is don't be a gambler. I mean, he gets greedy and he throws a trade on, and he trades to make money, and he doesn't trade to make good trades, and that's what's killing him. Yeah, that's really what's killing him. So, and then he doesn't listen. I mean, you heard it. Yeah. I'm sorry. Was I done? Yeah. I'm talking to the guy, telling him what he should be doing, and then the guy will just talk over me. So, I mean, I don't need to be a sounding board for the fucking guy's mistakes, you know. Um, and that really just turned me off. So now I'm really irritated. Um, and then shit goes the wrong way, and he starts getting, bitter. And I mean, I thought he matured. This is exactly what I contended with when he worked at my firm. He was this kind of guy, and I mean, he's even looking to take a job now somewhere, and that's who he's going to be because he's a reactionary kind of guy. He's not pragmatic, and he's not calculating. He's just rash and reactionary. Yeah. Well, he thinks he knows better, and it's kind of the mentality of somebody in their 20s. This dude's in his 30s and should be in a position where he looks around and takes in all the information, and then instead of just thinking he knows better. And everything I tell him, he comes up with a contradiction. Like if I tell him what he's doing wrong, he's going to say, "Yeah, but this, yeah, but that." It's like, dude, I'm not here to fucking debate with you. I mean, you're fucking blowing yourself up every month. You want to know why? And he's bitching about the trading theory and everything. I'm doing the same fucking thing. I'm in the same program. I'm not going through what he's going through. I mean, I've had losing positions or had to defend positions or had to roll positions, but it's not devastating me. you know. And this guy is like all or nothing. He's got every dime on this position. And I mean, I don't know. I could talk to him till I'm blue in the face. I just sent him a link to look at news reports. I think this is like the fourth time I sent it to him. I mean, what the fuck? You're supposed to be a businessman. I send you resources and you don't journal it or make note of it or utilize it. I mean, the first time I sent it to him was probably last September or even August. And, you know, and then I've had to send it to him 4 or 5 times since. Fuck out of here. See, now I'm frustrated. So at least I get to no risk tolerance. No, it's not about risk tolerance, man. This is not risk tolerance. This is about being in the wrong place. You know, this is bad trading. He has no risk management, and now he's at a point where he could lose everything. You know, and you don't put yourself in that position. I mean, if you could sit there and look at your portfolio with the possibility of losing everything and tolerate that, you don't belong in this fucking industry. You're not going to make it. You know, um, you know, he's in pain because if this market goes against him, he's going to lose his entire business, and he has a wife and a mortgage and a child. And I mean, young guys don't understand that, but that is the worst possible feeling in the world, man. You let your whole family down. I mean, you know, your definition as a man is to be able to take care of your family, provide for your family, make choices that are in the best interest of your family, and all of that is on the line for this guy right now, you know? And that's what young traders have to keep in their head. And you know what? You do it once or twice and you learn that lesson. But since September, this is probably the fourth time that this kid has done this to himself. I mean, yeah, you know, and then, you know, he fights a tooth and nail, all the resolutions. So risk tolerance is taking calculated risk. You have a good risk management plan, and you go in there and you say, okay, I take this trade. I could lose $300. Um, if it goes against me, I'm willing to lose that $300. And then you lose that $300, and the market turns around and goes up, and you could still accept the fact that you lost that $300 because that was your plan, that was your rule. Now you trade, right? But when you're pissed that you took that $300 loss and the market went in the right direction, you would have made money, or you're in a position that you can't afford to take that loss. That's not trading, man. That's gambling. Exactly. Yes, he's looking to make money instead of making good trades. That's correct. And part of a good trade is risk management. And you make bad trades. You make bad trades. I made a bad trade right here. Oh, I'm not. You're not on that screen. I made a bad trade right right here, right? Because I got in to a short position, but my rule is that I should have waited for this bar at the close. I should have entered that trade if this was a negative bar, and it closed in a very positive fashion the next day. So I took that position early, and now I'm hurt on that. I mean, I lost $30 a contract. Yeah, because I said, okay, this is not working, and I have good risk management and the whole 9 yards. The next day I watched it. This bar did not close in a negative bar. This bar did not close in a negative bar. Let's see what this bar does. And that's another problem that young traders have, or any trader has. You get in the trade too early in anticipation because you're going to make a few extra dollars, and then it ends up hurting you. So even if that trade worked out, it's a bad trade. And it's not a bad trade because I lost $30 a contract. It's a bad trade because I shouldn't have lost the $30 a contract, right? You don't lose any more money than you have to. And you have to lose money because you have to try ideas. And some ideas don't work out. But I didn't try an idea. My idea was this bar closes on a negative bar. I'm going to take a bearish position. And I didn't do that. I didn't wait for that. So shame on me. And I'm going to beat myself up for the rest of the week for it. Oh, fuck. I forgot to meditate today. I got up a little late and just went right to work. Damn. Yeah, well, it's not a risky position to put yourself in. It's a stupid position to put yourself in. A risky position doesn't blow you up. You take a chance. You could take an aggressive chance, but you do it with a small amount of money. I mean, calculated risks. I mean, this guy, to put his whole business on the line, ridiculous. He's a 9 to 5er, man. I mean, that's what you need. And I made a lot of money off of this kid, a lot of money, because he was dynamic, shoot from the hip. It's very exciting and it's contagious. And when he's on the phone and he's talking to a client, he sells ideas. He raises a lot of money from clients, but he can't manage money. He's a salesman, and that's what he should be doing right now. Which I think he's actually looking for work right now because he's beaten up his portfolio so much he can't generate revenue. You know, he can't generate an income and have a business. Um, but I mean, that's his. Unless he can mature and become a responsible businessman, he needs to just sell his talent to responsible businessmen. And then I can't even utilize him if I decide to open up a trading organization because he's too rash. You know, it's not sales. If he doesn't have to make decisions and just has to sell a decision, then he's of value. All right, so we close that gap, and it looks like we're doing the push down. I think we're going to move down today. I think this is going to be a bearish day. But we're only down two. Nothing's really down very aggressive. There's not a lot of commitment to a bearish side. This is just a shitty market to day trade. This is where you get chopped up and lose your money. What's BTC look like? Bitcoin. Think. Yeah, this is setting up like a flag, but I think we're going to come down and do a last kiss on this. So that's what I'm keeping my eye open on, that Bitcoin. I keep that pennant on my chart. I'm waiting for that last kiss, and I might take more. More. I think next fall I will be day trading Bitcoin along with SPX. Hey, what's up, Yeti? All right, so I'm looking at the users, and I think the user mark is concurrent users. Like people are coming in and out, and that's the max number of users at one time. Hey, there's a for everybody who hopped in. There's a poll out there. Are we going to be in a recession this time next year or not? And everybody just click on that poll, take that poll. Let me know what you think. If you have some comments on whether we're going to be in a recession this time next year or not, throw it in the chat and let's talk about it. Let's see what your views are, why you think we'll be in a recession. You know, I made a small pot of coffee today. I could use some coffee. Mm-hmm. Yeah, your laptop overheated. Yeah, you know what? I usually I have a 1x2 little block cut, and I put that under the back of my laptop to keep it raised up off the desk so that it cools. And I mean, I bought a laptop that's for long term gaming so that it has an upgraded cooling system, but I still elevate it so that it has that space between the bottom of the laptop and the desk. so that it cools a little more. I need to. Nah, I won't. I don't put sugars in my body. I stay away from white poisons, white rices, white flours, white sugars. Yep, I drink my coffee. Actually, I drink espresso, and I just drink it black, no sugar. And it's funny because I make the espresso, but I drink probably 4 to 6 cups. I have a big old mug that I keep. Today, I'm only drinking 2 cups, and I'm not talking them itty bitty, girly espresso cups. I'm talking a cup of coffee. So yeah, I'm getting a full shot of caffeine, no doubt. That's probably the worst thing that I take into my body. New thermal paste on your CPU and see if your heat pipe is still working by running it under hot water. Wow, that's pretty interesting, Ant. So I didn't even know there was a heat pipe inside the laptop. Two older girls I loved before. Hmm. Well, Ant, that's just another milestone on the way to success. A screw up. Oh, the Dow has turned positive. We have a mixed market now, so I don't think that I'm going to get my sell off today. I wouldn't be surprised if we get a call from this kid shortly. Anybody do any welding? I think I'm going to teach myself some welding this summer. I did some welding with oxyacetylene and a rod. But I think I'm going to pick up a welder, start out with some stick, and teach myself some MIG and some TIG. Morbius. I'll watch it. Oh, that's brazing. Yeah, I guess it is brazing. Well, yeah, the oxyacetylene. What on earth? Yeah, we'll let it go into a voicemail. All right, I'm gonna put you guys on mute. All right, went into voicemail. Nah, my debt collector. Why? Because Davey don't pay? Do you do any welding? And what welder do you have? I'm looking for just a small portable unit. And really, I figure I'll just be doing the stick welding. Um, and I'm really just thinking about it for when I'm offshore, or at least in areas that are, um, I guess, super rural, so that I could do repairs and not have to worry about finding somebody who could do welding and things like that. And from what I find, some people have success. I've seen a lot of tricks to stick weld aluminum and things like that, which is important. I mean, you could do stainless steels, and you could do metals with the right unit, all with stick weld. I'll get a hybrid so that I have other options, but I won't be able to get gases and stuff. while I'm in secluded areas. Oh, Dow turned around, went negative again. Okay, everything's red. That's good. That is good. We closed the gap. That is good. We could look to take a break of the low. I'd like to see a little retrace so I can get a trend on this 5 minute. We may visit that 600s again. Oh, you have a Lincoln, an old buzz box. Yeah, I've come across a few good welding channels. Got a good general idea. Now I just have to get some practical experience in. It's not going to be too bad today. My streaming schedule might be a little haphazard next week. Um, yeah, his welding tables. Oh, that's cool. All right, I'll check all that out. I appreciated it. Yeah, we're not moving a lot at all. Looks like big moves on the 30-second chart, but really, it's like 5 points, 7 points. And how long we been at this? Almost an hour already. Argon gas. Yeah, that's for the MiG, right? But I don't know how practical that's going to be because I'm going to be probably using it mostly outdoors. You know, so it'll be blowing that shielding gas right away. I'm not trading anything today. It's all over the place. And now we're going to break into a low, trade into yesterday's trading. I don't know. I don't know. Can't even get legs to the downside. I just want a couple of good retracement days. Make me comfortable. Looks like it's starting though. But if we can get a bounce off of 45.25, or even better, a bounce off of like 44.80, that's a good setup for me. That we're going to make higher highs. And challenge the highs of the market. And then I think we can get back into the program. Oh, here she comes. Here she comes. Here she comes. So the 5 minutes looking very bearish. That's good. Is good, is good, is good. I mean, we're just breaking lows and then popping back, breaking lows, popping back, breaking lows, popping back. So this kind of grind, I got no interest in trading. I've got no interest other than to be entertaining. And I'm not putting my money on entertaining you guys as much as I enjoy the company. Got a divergence on the 30, but I mean, that baby doesn't trigger until 592. probably to close up that gap, which helps us get on the way. I wonder if I should take a position on the last kiss of this. I think like 525 might be the call, even 519. Talking 6 points from there. Definitely a divergence on that 30. I think today is going to paint a better picture for where we're going. What's that trend line right there? Oh, it's that. And it respected it once. Markets are all trading in step. Everything's down. Well, I guess the worst is 32%. The best is 23%. So I'd say that's all pretty much in line. Composite being the strongest, Russell being the weakest. Nope, S&P being the weakest by a fraction. See, but look at that. You broke the low, bounce right off. But I think that trend line has a lot of value right there. I think if we break that, we're going to head down at least to fill that gap from yesterday. Yesterday, when I was young. Have a good night, Ant. Thanks for stopping in. Nope, we're getting a lot of yeses on that poll. We'll end it and rap about it. Well, I don't think anybody's adding comments other than Tommy and Ant about the recession. But if you just joined us, there's a poll out there. Join it. Are we going to be in a recession this time next year? And just give us your input. Mm-hmm. Look at that snapback. Yo, it's so choppy. And it's funny because on the 30-second chart, these look like big moves. But what do we have? We got a low of 14. We're at 19, 5 points. No big deal. So that 2 minute is respecting that trend line. That's interesting, that old trend line. It's the trend line off the gap of yesterday's open. And we kind of traded around that yesterday. So that's really the 600 area. And reduce my daily. Yeah, that's a major consolidation there. Mm-hmm. So I think our trading range is 818 to 114. 700 points. Unless we stay at the 748, but I guess it's only 50 points. And that's more of a pivot. That looks like a little consolidation. It's going to be a rough one. Oh, I'm getting good and hungry. Just churning back and forth. Nope, here we go again, breaking that trend line. I'm not going to take it. Look at that top. It's just choppy, choppy, chop. Just not my day for day trading. Hmm. There's the break. Just nothing going on except that drop on that line. which was a pretty good move. I didn't take that trade, but she's about 6 points down. Probably hitting resistance right about here, or support rather. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Did you take that break? Good move, man. Oh man, look at that. You busted right through that support too. No, this is the next resistance right here. After that, you're going to the 600s. It's a nice trade. Well, it's still looking bearish. Obviously, you're squeezing your stop so you're not getting hurt. You can see if this builds a flag and then move your stop down to the 608.19 on the next push down. But your stop should be at a break even right now. Oh, she bounced back on you. No, did you? Wow, you're getting pretty good there, buddy. Maybe I'll give you my money to manage. Yeah, I'd go with chumps. How much you make on that trade? $100, cool. Every day in the green is a good day. It's just an inside bar, man. Nothing going on. I guess everybody's waiting on non-farm as far as the daily goes. This is what I'm looking at right here. So this is the daily. This is going to be our trading range, I think, through the season. This this is today's bar. Just an inside bar. That's all. Tomorrow's play would be a breakdown here, but let's see what we can look at for the afternoon. Really, I would just watch for a break of the low of the day this afternoon and trade that. See if you can catch gap fill. If it happens, it should be a nice move. I mean, that could be another 30 points from here. I don't really see the day being that aggressive. It may happen tomorrow. So I'm going to wrap it up. I'm a beat. I'm a beat. I'm a beat. I took 3 on the ride up on that 58 a contract. Yeah, it's choppy, man. I mean, take what you can get and run. That was a good trade that you took on that break. I say take the money and run. It's a choppy day, going back and forth. You get 1 or 2 good moves for the day, and then it's usually a wrap. Is a wrap. So so that's it, man. Mellow out. Have a good afternoon.